The world sees beauty. But what they don't see is the price that beauty demands. This is the dark reality of celebrity plastic surgery, a hidden world where perfection isn't just desired, it's demanded, and where the race to look beautiful never ends. In Hollywood and Bollywood alike, appearance is not just a part of the job. It is the job. The lights, the lenses, and the unrelenting judgment of millions turn human beings into living mannequins, each trying to maintain an image of eternal youth. The pressure begins the moment fame arrives. Agents whisper that a nose job could refine the face. Producers hint that lip fillers will make the screen presence stronger. Stylists say, everyone's doing it, it's just part of the business. And before they know it, one simple touch-up becomes a pattern, then a habit, and soon an addiction. Celebrities spend hours staring at their reflections, dissecting every curve, every line, every wrinkle, haunted by the fear that aging means fading. They live in a world where one unflattering photo can end a career, one comparison meme can destroy self-esteem, and one before and after collage can turn admiration into mockery overnight. In the dazzling cities of Los Angeles, Mumbai, Seoul, and Dubai, beauty clinics have become temples of transformation. Inside them, surgeons hold the kind of power that directors or producers once did. A single cut, a single injection, can change not just a face, but a destiny behind closed doors. Contracts are signed, faces are marked, and dreams are reshaped with scalpels and syringes. Celebrities enter as themselves and often come out as someone else. But what starts as a quest for confidence often becomes a spiral of obsession. Each new procedure promises happiness, but delivers only more dissatisfaction. Once they fix one feature, another starts to look imperfect. A slightly uneven lip, a faint wrinkle, a nose that still isn't perfect enough. It becomes endless, and soon, the face in the mirror feels foreign, a stranger staring back. The late Michael Jackson's story remains the most haunting example of this transformation, a global icon whose genius changed music forever, yet whose obsession with altering his appearance consumed him from the inside out. Multiple nose surgeries, skin bleaching, jawline reshaping, each one pushing him further from the person he once was. His body became a battlefield between self-hate and impossible standards. His story is not one of vanity, but of pain, the pain of never feeling good enough. In Bollywood, the same pressures play out behind glimmering song sequences and magazine covers. Anushka Sharma once faced public humiliation after a cosmetic procedure that left her lips swollen. Keena Mitra, whose surgery went wrong, was mocked mercilessly and struggled to get roles again. Priyanka Chopra spoke openly about how a botched nose surgery early in her career nearly ended her chances in film. Producers dropped her, directors refused to cast her, and she spent years rebuilding her confidence and her career. These are not isolated stories, they are the norm in an industry obsessed with youth and symmetry. Natural beauty is often not enough. Actresses are told to fix their noses, slim their jaws, lift their cheeks. Male stars are told to get hair transplants, jaw implants, and Botox. Even fitness icons secretly get abdominal etching surgeries to maintain their six-packs on screen. In this system, the human body becomes a project, constantly edited, corrected, and sculpted for mass approval. But there is a hidden cost, one that money cannot cover. The pain of surgery is temporary, but the emotional toll can last forever. Psychologists call it body dysmorphic disorder. When a person becomes obsessed with imaginary flaws, many stars fall into this darkness. They start to believe that their worth depends entirely on how they look. Every small imperfection becomes a source of panic. The camera becomes their enemy, and mirrors turn into nightmares. In Hollywood, model Linda Evangelista revealed the dark truth behind her silence. After a cosmetic fat freezing procedure went wrong, her face became deformed. She said, "I was permanently disfigured and brutally depressed." For 5 years she hid from the world, terrified of judgment. Once a global icon, she became invisible, all because of a beauty treatment that promised confidence but delivered pain. Surgeons often talk about successful results, but few discuss the trauma that follows. Swelling, nerve damage, facial stiffness, and the loss of natural expressions are just the physical side. Emotionally, many celebrities experience identity confusion, not recognizing themselves in photos, avoiding old films, and feeling like they've lost the person they once were. Fame amplifies every insecurity, and with social media it becomes impossible to escape public scrutiny. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have made perfection a daily expectation. Filters smooth every wrinkle, enlarge every lip, sharpen every jawline, and when millions of fans see those images, they assume they're real, pushing even more pressure on celebrities to maintain those filtered faces in real life. Ironically, social media has become the new plastic surgeon, offering instant transformations without the knife but planting seeds of insecurity that drive people to the real one. What the world doesn't see are the failed surgeries, the secret hospital visits, the infections that last months, the scars that don't fade. The stars who disappear from public life for personal reasons are often just healing from a procedure gone wrong. In the race for eternal beauty, many have lost not only their natural faces, but their peace of mind. But not all stories end in tragedy. Some celebrities have chosen to stop the cycle. Actress Courtney Cox, once known for her flawless beauty, admitted that she had overdone fillers and later had them all dissolved. She said, "I didn't realize how strange I looked until people started pointing it out." That moment of realization was her awakening. She decided to embrace aging with grace. Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet made similar choices, refusing to let Hollywood pressure them into erasing age. In Bollywood, Vidya Balan and Nandita Das have become symbols of natural beauty, refusing to conform to the industry's obsession with youth. They remind us that true beauty is not about being perfect, it's about being real. It's about the courage to face the camera, wrinkles and all, and still say, "This is me." As the years pass, the standards keep rising. What was once beautiful 10 years ago is now not enough. Technology has created the illusion that perfection is achievable, but the truth is perfection doesn't exist. There will always be another flaw, another feature to fix, another reason to feel inadequate. The saddest part is that many young fans see these altered faces and believe they're natural. They chase the same impossible standards, saving money for surgeries before they'd even finish growing up. What celebrities normalize, society imitates. And the cycle continues generation after generation, chasing a fantasy that can never be caught. In this race for flawless faces, what's being lost is identity, the very thing that makes people unique. Every scar tells a story, every wrinkle carries wisdom, every imperfection is proof of life. But the industries of fame and fashion have turned those signs of humanity into problems to be fixed. Behind every glamorous photo shoot, behind every red carpet appearance, there's someone asking themselves quietly, am I enough? That question haunts even the most beautiful, the most admired, the most famous, because when beauty becomes a brand, self-love becomes the hardest thing to afford. Plastic surgery in itself isn't evil. For some, it's healing, a way to correct trauma, rebuild confidence, or express identity. The real darkness lies in the pressure that forces people to change, not because they want to, but because they feel they have no choice. When society starts equating worth with appearance, when art becomes about faces instead of talent, when natural aging becomes a flaw, we all lose something human. The lights of fame can make even the strongest people forget who they are. The endless chase for perfection turns into a silent prison, beautiful on the outside but hollow within.